Hey there YouTube, welcome to the first episode of What Makes This Song Work. I'm JT Pix, and the song we're going to be looking at today is Horoscope by Jon Bellion. Lots of people might initially think that this song works well because of its ethereal instrumental. But no, it's not really the driving force behind why this song hits. It's only one part of it. The point I'm making with this series in mind is kind of to address my last video. There are artists who constantly wonder why a certain song works, why their songwriting and song making skills and just songs in general don't work. Well, I'm going to give you reasons why popular, good songs, at least even in my opinion, even though they may not be mainstream popular, and some will be, work. So what makes Horoscope work? Well, first, yes, it is actually in part to the production, but that's not everything. The main reason that Horoscope works is because of the complementary nature of the song's lyrics and production. See, it goes like this. The lyrics are strong and so is the production behind it. And once you get those two things and mesh them together, you have a song that's not only appealing to the auditory senses, but you have a song that resonates with the listener. For example, I constantly mention, especially in my last video, technique. Technique with the way you write bars. Here's one thing I meant. The last album that I reviewed, I constantly mentioned bars that were like a guy just writing his testimony straight up and that's it, throwing some auto-tune on it and calling it music. Here, what's the difference? Jon Bellion is trying to write something that is emotional to him, something that's emotionally powerful, his position as a father, as a husband. And how does he do that? Well, let's look at a bar from the end. So he says an expletive, so I'm going to replace that expletive with the word screw. So Bellion says in his song, "It's screw the world if you reach for me." What is he trying to say with that bar? And what's the technique behind it? Let me let you in on a little secret. Not every single bar needs to be a genius technique. What? Yeah, I know, it doesn't need a rhyme, even though it kind of rhymes. The bar before this is 6 years, those tears you saw bleed for me, and this one ends with me. It's not particularly clever, it just, stays consistent. There's a pattern, which, I guess you want patterns at the end of the day in your music, but it's nowhere near actually kind of super clever or anything. So what's the point with this? Why does this bar hit? Well, first of all, because it has something we like to call in the literary world, and I know I'm about to get into essay with this, it has support. What is the opening lines of the song? If you need me now, if you need me now, I'll come thrash the room, I'll black out for you. So the song has this kind of structure that it's me and you against the world. It's already presented this idea. It just didn't say it to you. Go all the way to the end of the song and it now says it. But Jon puts it with this expletive, which adds even more power and more almost aggression to the line. It's screw the world if you reach for me. Meaning, if it's you and me, forget the world. Forget everyone else. It's only us at the end of the day. That line becomes so much more powerful when you realize that it's what he's been saying the entire time. For the entirety of the song, he's been saying, it's us. I read you. I know you. It's us against the world. Now, when you have that powerful message along with the powerful and ethereal production that the song brings, yeah, you have a classic Jon Bellion hit. I know this was a short video, but I just wanted to bring some points for what makes good music. I am not a music producer. I am not a music professional. All I know is whether I like what enters my ears or not. That's it. And I try my best to explain them. I have an eclectic taste, a palette that has something in common with pretty much every type of music out there. So I can tell you if I like something or if I don't. And if I like something, I hate to say it, and it sounds kind of cocky, but it's not. Trust me, that's not my intention. But if I like it, chances are other people are gonna like it too. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below. Tell me if you like this series, if you want me to do more, suggest songs if you want me to. And remember, there's only two things I know. I know that Jesus Christ is King, and that JT, moi, knows best. See you guys next time.